All right, procurement pros, let's talk about a little contract detail that packs a big punch: the termination clause. Now, I know, termination doesn't sound like the life of the party, but trust me, this is the secret move that can make or break your procurement game. So, what is a termination clause? Simply put, it's the part of your procurement contract that says, here's how either side can walk away if things go sideways, or even if they don't. It spells out the how and why for ending the deal early, before the project or supply agreement reaches its natural finish line. But why is this so important? Imagine you're halfway through a project and your supplier drops the ball. Late deliveries, poor quality, maybe even a breach of contract. Without a strong termination clause, you're stuck. But with one, boom, clear rules, clear exit. You save time, money, and a ton of headaches. Let's break down the pros. First, it gives both parties flexibility. Business priorities change, markets shift, and sometimes partnerships just aren't the right fit. A termination clause lets you hit pause or stop with minimal drama. Second, it's a shield against risk. If your supplier isn't living up to their end or you spot red flags, the clause gives you leverage to negotiate or walk away entirely. But it's not all upside. Let's talk cons. If your termination clause is too strict, you might scare off good suppliers who fear they'll be cut loose at the first sign of trouble. If it's too vague, you risk confusion and maybe even a legal fight about what counts as a good enough reason to end things. The key: clarity and balance. Spell out the grounds for termination, default, convenience, force majeure, all those contract buzzwords. Set notice periods, define what happens to outstanding payments, and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's my pro tip. Think of the termination clause like a prenup for your procurement partnership. You hope you'll never need it, but if you do, you'll be so glad it's there. So next time you're reviewing a contract, don't just skim the fine print. Dive into that termination clause. Ask yourself, is it fair? Is it clear? And most importantly, does it protect you if the unexpected happens? That's the secret power of the termination clause. Nail this, and you're not just managing risk, you're mastering your entire procurement strategy. Thanks for watching, and happy contracting!